Hi guys, welcome back. Back on the Downtime Dodge. Gonna get rid of this wavy as hell roof skin off here today. And we're gonna play with molding, if it's possible, this 67, 68 Camaro hood into it. Buddy of mine over at Cobbled Customs did one a couple years ago on a Ford truck. Looked wicked. So I've always liked it. He did a Pontiac hood, so it had more of a fin in the back, but I was thinking on this one, the rib in the Camaro hood here, and the rib on the center of the Dodge would kind of flow pretty good together. We'll try it. If it doesn't, then we find something else to put into it. If not, we had fun tonight. It's only a Wednesday night. Can't waste too much time. Let's see what we can do. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe do some recording. I don't know. Shut the camera off. I'm going to cut the center of the roof out here. I'm going to cut the skin off of the hood, get it all ready, and then I'll come back and talk. But it's going to be a lot of sparks. Nothing fun, just dull work, but let's see what kind of stuff we can get into. Alright, so we got the peak in the front to line it up, but I have nothing back here lined up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to round cab. I mean, really, what can I measure to? So I'm just going to measure from the window. I'm going to find the center, wherever it's at, just for a guideline. Who knows if it's ever going to work right or not, but it gives us a point. Ain't perfect, but it gives us a center point to start with. Well, we have ourselves a topless Dodge. Got it pretty close into the structure up front there, which is fine. Don't need to worry about that. But this front here, you can see all across here is just hammered. So probably gonna need to get in there and beat some of that straight. Maybe cut and relief it, rebuild. You know, once I get the roof in there, maybe tack a couple here, and then we go back and rebuild this. I don't know, we'll see. But it's different. I already cut this earlier. This spot here, when I chopped it to relief cut it, but that piece, the hood, was narrower. So if I have to cut this out and rebuild it, not a big deal. Same thing with this piece here. Give us a little bit lined up on it. So see what we can do. Okay, so ran into my first problem, which kind of assumed it was going to happen. That hood is flat. Does not fit the shape of the truck too well. Not that it's not there, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to be a little bit of a backyard hillbilly. I'm going to put a bend in it right about here. I'm hoping, maybe, you know, in this area, wherever I can get it. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to stand on it and pull on it and just try bending it with my foot. We got to smooth all this in. If we do body work on it, we got to smooth all this in to make it all line up. So why not see what we can do? Put a bend in it. I don't mind the roof being flat back here, but that it just can't be flat all the way across. It just, that's way too boring. So let's see what we can do. All right, so, you know, I'm hoping the ones that watch me know that I'm just gonna play with it. I'll bend it. I'll do whatever it takes to make it fit. But look at that. Right down that hood line. That looks killer now. So I'll weld it here, and I'll work the rest of this in. Hopefully I can keep that line just like that all the way across. Out here, this will all pull in and shrink and stretch like it's supposed to. You know, same with out here. That's easy, no, not easy stuff, but we'll call this the cake of the job. But getting that line, look at that, all the way across there. Come up here, maybe lift this up a little bit, put a third brake light, or, you know, round that off, kind of hide it in there. If you noticed before, did the same thing on the boat tail, brought it in. I hit a third brake light in there. When you get these cars down so low with LED lights, because everything's LED nowadays, LED lights, LEDs don't flare like the old bulb style. So you get car too low to the ground, nobody can see your tail lights. You put a third brake light up high, at least less chance of getting rear-ended. Well, we got it lined up, roughly, but actually, I don't know if you can tell it on there. I think I can make that work. You know, I got to reshape. I got a really bad high spot right here. No big deal, but I got to fix these, you know, still. So, but look at that. If I work some of this in there, I actually think it has a decent shape to it. I think we can make that work. Kind of cool. Oh, you can see, you know, the Bondo popping out and stuff. But for the ones that are upset that I'm using a 67 Camaro hood, I have had this hood on Marketplace for 2 years for 50 bucks and cannot get anybody to buy it. I pulled it out of the back of a Dodge pickup I bought. Had 2 blocks sitting on it, a bunch of junk sitting on top of it. I think they used it as an oil catch can or something. I don't know. I'm putting it to use. Nobody else wanted to put it to use. Brought it to a few swap meets. Now, how cool is that? You know, you look at the roof, you'll be like, what the heck? I've never seen a roof like that. It's because it's a Camaro hood.